Welcome again. Yes, we are back. We are back. I hope you had the chance to go over Joshua 1 to 12 during that time. And now we're doing 13. So obviously it's going to be a nice chapter. Okay? But before we start, I want you to share this video, like this video, and subscribe to our page. Amen. So those throughout the world could get a chance to watch the video so they could learn about the Word of God, right? And also donate so we could consider the ministry that we do. And also your donation will help those in need throughout the world. So when you donate and we partner up and we buy the supplies or we send your money overseas or even here at home to help those in need, we are doing the work of God together. So this is our time to do so. Now, let's get ready for Joshua 13, okay? So if you need a drink like I have, get you a drink. Get you a drink so you could concentrate on it. Get your paper and pencil so you could write down the notes because you're going to have a lot of Bible verses, as you know. So let's do that together, okay? Great. Joshua 13, verse 1. Now Joshua was old and advanced in years, and the Lord says to him, You are old and advanced in years, and very much of the land still remains to be possessed too. This is the land that still remains, all the region of the Philistines, and all of those of Gershonites, from the Shihor, which is east of Egypt, northward to the boundary of Ekron. It is reckoned as Canaanites. There are 5 rulers of the Philistines, those of Gaza, Ashdod, Ekron, Gath, and Ekron, and those of the Evan in the south, all the land of the Canaanites, and Merah, that belong to the Sidonian, to Apec, to the boundary of the Amorites, and the land of the Gerbalites, and all Lebanon toward the east, from Balgad below Mount Hermon to Lebo Hamath. 6. All the inhabitants of the hill country from Lebanon to Misrepah, Maine, even all the Sidonian, I will myself drive them out from before the Israelites. Only allot the land to Israel for an inheritance, as I have commanded you. Now therefore divide the land for an inheritance to the 9 tribe and a half tribe of Manasseh. Verse 8. With the other half tribe of Manasseh, the Reubenites and the Gadites received their inheritance, which Moses gave them beyond the Jordan eastward, as Moses, the servant of the Lord, gave them. From Aor, which is on the edge of the Wadi Anan, and the town that is in the middle of the valley, and all the tableland from Medeba as far as Dibon. 10. And all the cities of King Sihon of the Amorites, who reigned in Heshbon, as far as the boundary of the Ammonite, and Gilead, and the region of the Geshurites, and Maacathites, and all Mount Hermon, and all Bashan to Salika, all the kingdom of Og, and Bashan, who reigned in Ashtaroth and in Edred. He alone was left to the survivors of the Rephaim. These Moses has defeated and driven out. Yet the Israelites did not drive out the Geshurites or the Maacathites, but Geshur and Maacat lived within Israel to this day. 14. To the tribe of Levi alone Moses gave no inheritance. The offering by fire to the Lord God of Israel are their inheritance, as he said to them. 15. Moses gave an inheritance to the tribe of the Reubenites according to their claim. Their territories was with Aroah, which is on the edge of the Wadi Anan, and the town that is in the middle of the valley, and all the tableland by Medeba. 17. With Heshbon and all its towns that are in the tableland, Dibon and Bamoth Baal and Beth Baal Meon and Shahaz and Kedemoth and Mephat and Kerithion and Sibma and Zereth Shahar on the hill of the valley. 20. Beth Peor in the slope of Pisgah, and Beth Jeshimoth, that is all the town of the tableland, and all the kingdom of King Sihon of the Amorites, who reigned in Heshbon, whom Moses defeated with the leaders of Midian, Avi and Rechen and Zu and Zu and Her and Reba, as prince of Sihon, who live in the land. 12. 22. Along with the rest of those they put to death, the Israelites also put to the sword Balaam, son of Beor, who practiced divination, and the border of the Reubenite was the Jordan and its bank. This was the inheritance of the Reubenites according to their families, with their towns and villages. Moses gave an inheritance also to the tribe of the Gadites according to their families. Their territory was Jazer and all the town of Gilead, and half the land of the Ammonites to Aroer, which is east of Rabbah. 26. And from Heshbon to Ramoth Mizpeh and Betonim, and from Naim to the territory of Debir, and in the valley of Beth Harem, Beth Nimrah, Succoth, and Zaphon, the rest of the kingdom of King Sihon of Heshbon, the Jordan and its bank, as far as the lower end of the sea of Shinnereth, eastward beyond the Jordan. 28. This is the inheritance of the Gadites according to their clan, with their towns and villages. 29. Moses gave an inheritance to the half tribe of Manasseh. It also allotted to the half tribe of the Manasseh according to their families. 30. Their territories extended from Mahanaim through all Bashan, the whole kingdom of King Og of Bashan, and all the sediment of Jer, which are in Bashan, 60 towns, and half of Gilead, and Ashtaroth, and Edrei, the town of the kingdom of Og in Bashan. These were allotted to the people of Mashir, son of Manasseh, according to their clan, for half of the Masherites. 32. These are the inheritance that Moses distributed in the plain of Moab, beyond the Jordan, east of Jericho. But to the tribe of Levites Moses gave no inheritance. The Lord God of Israel is their inheritance, as he said to them. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's get ready for the lesson. Good. Ooh. Chapter 13 goes hand in hand, goes continue on. It's a continuation all the way down to chapter 19, verse 51. Okay? 19, verse 51. The territorial allotment with bits of narrative interspersed. Verse 1 to 7 talk about the land that remains. The land that remains. The territory in western Palestine remaining to be conquered. That's verse 1 to 7. Joshua advanced age prompt the distribution of territory west of the Jordan in verse 7. Okay? Now Joshua was old and advanced in years. In Hebrew, a distinctive idiom, according a distinctive idiom occurring again in Joshua 32, Joshua 23, verse 1. Joshua 23, verse 1. Let me take the time. We got a little time today, so let me take the time to go over some for you. 23, verse 1. Huh? A long time afterward, when the Lord had given rest to Israel from all their enemies all around, and Joshua was old and very advanced in years. Good. Now, you could see that in 23 verse 1 and also in Deuteronomy 2. Deuteronomy chapter 2. Okay? Or you could just watch the introduction video I did. Okay? Thank you. Now, verse 2. You talk about the Philistine. The Philistine. Let me do an overall verse 2 to 6, and then I'll break it down a little bit more. And verses for you in a minute. A parenthetical digression describe Philistine territory, an area to the north and Phoenicia and Lebanon as land yet to be conquered. The Lord will eventually drive those people out. But for now, Joshua is to allow the land already conquered in verse 6. Okay. And verse 6. Let me read verse 6 for you. All the inhabitants of the hill country from Lebanon to Mizrepah, Porth, Maine, even all the Sidonian I will myself drive them out from before the Israelites. Only allowed the land to Israel for an inheritance, as I have commanded you. Now, let's do verse 2. Philistine mentioned only here in the book. Philistia only came under Israel control briefly during the reign of David and Solomon. Okay? Phoenicia. This is Phoenicia. Okay? Now, verse 4 to 7. Verse 4 to 7. This part of the ancient deal control of Phoenicia was never realized. Verse 4 to 7, let me read that for you. In the south, all the land of the Canaanite and Merah that belonged to the Sidonian, to Apec, to the boundaries of the Amorites, in the land of the Gabalite, and all Lebanon to the east from Balgad below Mount Hermon to Lebo Hamath, all the inhabitants of the hill country from Lebanon to Mizrephomaim, even all the Sidonian, I will myself drive them out from before the Israelites, only allowed the land to Israel for an inheritance as I commanded you. It's like 100 degrees that it is extremely hot. Now, okay, was never realized the control of Phoenicia. Now, let's do verse 8 to verse 13. Verse 8 to verse 13.